Here is a package from the H, or that letter H, the letter. This was sent quite a while ago. It was right around the time when I started to relocate, so I didn't get around to doing the video on it. I just kind of packed it up, and now that I'm over here and starting to unpack things again, now it's time to open it up. It has been so long that I don't even really remember what's in here, so let's find out. Looks like we have some beans and a bunch of bubble paper. Alright, so let's take a look at these beans. Oh, here we go again with the tape. A lot of tape here. A lot of tape. I don't even see. Oh, I see. I get it now. It's the letter H. It's the H operating in tape. And the tape does happen to be operating a person. Okay, so this actually wasn't a wild amount of tape. It just kind of seemed like it initially. Now these bags are something of noteworthiness. They are from the False Value store. And they're just really good quality bags. Very thick and sturdy plastic. These bags in of themselves are becoming kind of a rarity now, let alone ones that are actually thick enough to be of good quality, and they're made in America. Now, I was just talking about this a couple days ago. A product like this is made in America. This is just a basic disposable product that, I mean, if it broke, it would be a nuisance. Like if you put all your groceries in here and then it broke, obviously that would be an annoyance. But this isn't a product of like real serious need for reliability, like something, for example, you know, an electronic thing plugged into your house where if it caught on fire that would be detrimental. All that stuff is made in China, but yet the simple things like this, where if they failed it probably wouldn't be catastrophic, they're made in America. I just don't understand that. If we can make this in America, which is plastic, why can't we make half the other stuff that we get today, which is plastic, also in America? Anyways, that's a side thing. What on earth? Oh, that's a nice old car. I see a bunch of old cars around here. Alright, let's continue with this. You got another bag here. Oh no, this one's got the tape. There's not a hole in it, but it did get slightly damaged. Oh no, it got taped on the other side too. Pretty badly. I think I'll just cut the tape off because we'll end up breaking the bag trying to pull the tape off. Okay, so here's another fall strip off bag. There's something funny going on with the cord here. It looks like a bunch of tie wraps were put on there, and they really shouldn't have been, because tie wraps should never go on wires. Looks like the prongs got tie wrapped together as well, which I guess is good, because if one got away then the fan wouldn't be able to operate in person anymore. So here's the fan itself. This is the SMC twin window fan. These are still made to this day, pretty much. They're sold at the Home Depot. It's a Midea product, more commonly seen under the Hampton Bay name. This is an older one, model WFT9 Shell Electric, made in China. Ooh. And this one is from 0905 or March 2006. So probably purchased in the summer of 2006 maybe. Looks like it doesn't have too many hours on it, although the clips on the outside side definitely look pretty brittle, so this may be interesting to get it apart. The newer ones have the accordion panels on both sides. Huh. Oh, you know what? This won't be that difficult to get apart, because I forgot these are different than the Holmes units. It's already mostly apart anyway, so that's kind of convenient. Alright, so let's take a look at the next fan. We have another fall strip off bag. And another fall strip off bag. Okay, and now the fan. I've got some more tape here. Oh, that's nothing crazy. This is going to be a Martin fan. I've always taken a liking to these Marvin fans. The very first fan I remember buying at a tag sale was one of these old Marvin fans. It was a single screen version. I still have it to this day, of course. And over the years I had a bunch of other encounters with these. This particular one is actually kind of important to my collection, because back in the very early or very late 2000s rather, let's say like 2008 or so, 2007, 2008, when I first started to use the computer, not avidly, but more than I had in the past. But kind of like when I got into high school, I started to really get into the computer, and so I started using the computer, and I would go on. I had gone on YouTube, and I watched some fan videos, and some of the first fan videos I had ever watched on the YouTube was that one that UXW Bill had put out. It was called something about some vintage fans or whatever, and he showed a bunch of different fans. There was a couple of box fans, I think, and then there was one of these, and I remember him telling a story about how he got them from somebody that didn't know how to oil them, so they would just use them until they quit, and then they would give him the bill, and he would lubricate them and use them again. So I remember seeing this form factor in the video. I kind of recall the one in the video being more of like a green color, and if I'm not mistaken, these did come in quite a few different colors, probably 4 or 5 different colors maybe. Now there's more of a dark green one. This is like a light tan kind of color. You know, they're very cheap fans, you can tell by the design and so forth, but as far as performance goes, for this size of a fan, I mean, you can't get much better performance than this. These move in a tremendous amount of air. This is very lightweight, much lighter weight than I would have expected. This looks like it's in pretty good condition. The guard could use a repaint, but other than that, it looks pretty good. The switch doesn't have any frayed ends on either side. The motor looks fairly clean. In fact, the blades look pretty clean too. This almost looks like it wasn't really used at all. Huh. Yeah, that's in really nice condition. That's unusual to find something like this that was a cheaper product in this good a condition. I wonder if this was never used. I don't see much of any dust inside the motor at all. I mean, the windings look perfectly new. Look at that. There's no dust in there at all. Huh. What a pleasant surprise. There's a stinking tie wrap on there, and he even cut the end off. Wow. It's too bad I don't have the side panels, because the windows in this house are so wide I would need them. But that's still really neat. That is in super, super nice condition. And then of course, I like just about anything with the SMC name, so to have one of these fans under the SMC brand is cool. It's kind of interesting to see the different design phases these have gone through. The newer ones, the switches are the same, the motors look the same, blades I think are a little bit different. These blades look a lot like the Holmes ones, almost so much so that I kind of wonder if there is some you know, some kind of correlation between the two, but I don't know. So that's that. That's what he sent. That's pretty cool. Really like that Marvin fan. That is in great condition. And there's screaming children getting outside. And this happened last time I tried to do a video. It's been dead silent all day from the moment I got home from work until about an hour ago. And then I go to do a video and there's screaming children. But you know what? I can't complain because they're outside running up and down the street, which is better than sitting in the house playing video games, so whatever. Alright, that's it for the opening. We got to collapse the box so we can put it into the recycle, because the recycle company does not like when the boxes go into the into the bin full like this. This is a Jiffy cutter box knife, and these things are absolutely fantastic. They work great. Caution, it's razor sharp. They're made in Mexico, at least they're not made in China. And this just slices through cardboard like it's nothing. Look at that. Fantastic. A lot of times I keep boxes, but this one is just not of a, it's not of a form factor that I have any use for. Always cut towards yourself. That's the absolute safest way to operate a knife. Goof. And there goes the tripod. A lot of nice sounds tonight. It's one of the things I enjoy about this time of year, the cicadas or whatever that stuff is making that noise. These you can take to these to the store and recycle them as a plastic film, as long as they're deflated. Not sure about these pieces. I would think that they're all the same, but I don't know. And this stuff, there's not much you can do with this. I don't think they take this. Why is this so hard to pick up? Okay, that will conclude the package from the H. Thanks again for sending the stuff over. Very neat stuff.